get into it because I just have a word for you on this morning. I'm excited because it's my birthday. Yeah, it's my birthday. Bless God. The text is Psalms 90:10. You already know it. Psalms 90:10. And we're talking about making it count. Making it count. Psalms 90:10 says, "The days of our years are 80 years and 10 if we have reason of strength. They could be 80 years, yet is their strength labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off. It is soon cut off." The writer of Psalms is telling us how long we have it. This is after Methuselah. This is after the longevity of the Genesis. This is right after we've gone past the fall. What does it kind of boil down to? Now, some people argue that we should be able to live all the way up to 120, which is when Moses died, and we say, okay, that seems like about right. And then others say, you know what, it should be about 80 or so. That's the average age that one should live. No matter the time, whether it's 60, 70, or 80, 120, whatever. Make it count. So this morning, I want to share with you some of my secrets as to how I make it count. Three things I'm going to share. Three things I'm going to share. I want you to write them down. The routine, the relationships, and the reference. Now, these secrets, I don't know that they're secrets, but they what have made me successful is in my book. Is in my book, How to Live My Life on Purpose, 8 Steps to Becoming a Life Changer and a Leader. Here's the thing I want to share with you. Routine. When you make it count, what is your routine? What do you do every day to increase your input and your output? What do you do every day to put something in you that you can take more out of you? I love this song, and as you already know, Manna fam, you know Anita Baker. You know, me and Anita Baker, First Lady already know, so don't feel like you need to call her or anything. But Anita Baker, love her music, and she has this song called "The Rhythm of Love." The Rhythm of Love. And the lyrics in it says that there is a rhythm in our love. There's a rhythm in things. Rhythm and routine, they go hand in hand. You can't have a rhythm of health if you don't have a routine of exercising. You can't have a rhythm of love if you don't have a routine of showing love. You can't have a rhythm of doing the things that really are going to extend your time if you don't have a routine. So the first thing I need you to do when it comes down to making it count, and there's more about this in my book on how to live my life on purpose, is a routine. Here's the second thing I need you to get. The second thing that you need to get is you need to harvest every relationship that you come into. I remember one time I was sitting poolside with Bishop Jakes at his home at a retreat for his spiritual sons and daughters. And he said this thing, I'll never forget it. He said, the next person you meet could make you a millionaire. The next person you meet is the person that will bring you into being a millionaire. In other words, he was saying that you need to be mindful of the relationships that you garner. And I add, harvest every relationship you have for a win-win. Harvest every relationship that you have for a win-win. You're going to have, based upon the average lifespan of an American, 80,000 people you will meet. 80,000 that you will meet. On average, that's how many people you will come in relationship with. Therefore, you need to make sure that you're harvesting every relationship to a win-win, to making it count, to making it count. I talk about this in my book, How to Live Your Life on Purpose. Here's the third thing. You have to have reverence and revenue. That's right. You got to have reverence and revenue. You got to have reverence and revenue. What are you talking about here? I am saying here, God has to have his rightful place in your life. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these other things will be added unto you. So you have to have the reverence. But baby, you can't make it without some revenue. Can I get some help up in here? Amen lights. You got to have some revenue if you're going to make it. So what do you mean by that? Let me help you understand something. And I break this down in my book. But you need to understand that on average, a person that has a PhD will earn $3.3 million over their lifetime. On average, a person that has a college degree will earn $2.3 million over their lifetime. On average, a person that has their high school diploma will earn about $1.3 million over their lifetime. Now, you have that much money. What are you going to do with it? How are you investing it? How are you looking toward increasing your revenue? How are you going to do that? Because we oftentimes look at people who have, and we say, oh my God, they have far more than I do or what have you. But I have found that if you budget well, even if you have a little, it can turn into much more than what you started with. So I always say there has to be a reverence for God, and there has to be some revenue. And it begins with giving God his first. On yesterday was just so great. I mean, it was really great. And I just, all the life changers watching right now, listening, you know what? Thank you for the season in my life. It just meant so much. And there was one individual, I won't call her name, but she was the first one in line. And I think it was intentional. I think it was premeditated. The first person in line. And the first thing that said to First Lady and I, who loves you? You already know who loves you. Who cares about this ministry? Who cares about what God is doing in your life? And therefore, here is the seed into that. In other words, there's some reverence for what God is doing and some revenue that support that. Everybody got a whole lot of talk. But God is saying, what are you doing with the revenue that you have? Are you reverencing me with it? And that way I will make it count in your life. What's your takeaway on this morning? Your takeaway on my birthday morning is this: count each day because each day counts. Count each day because each day counts. Hey, have a blessed day. Have a wonderful day. Share the manna with at least 3 other people today. And I'll see you tomorrow morning with more morning manna. God bless you. Bye now.